Okay, welcome to KSP. It's 1.0, yay! And what we're going to do today is we're going to start a brand new career. We're going to name this YouTube stuff. Change your flag. Periapsis flag. We'll keep difficulty normal. Start. And we're going to do a few missions today. Now, this is not the first time I've done this. I have played a few career starts before, but for now we're just going to do a few things. We're going to launch a new vessel, and we're going to gather scientific data from Kerbal. Let's go to the VAB and make our first rocket. Hey, Werner, whatever. I need an engine. I need a chute. And we're going to use two of these little goo canisters. I like how they made them smaller now. They used to be quite a bit bigger than this. They're like a quarter of the size they used to be. So let's fix our staging order. And then right click on our booster. Let's do like, I don't know, 33%. That'll work. And we're going to call this 1. We're going to stick with Jebediah for now, because that's just how the game starts, as Jebediah is always in the hot seat. Alright, so first thing off the bat, let's get a career report while on the launch pad. Yay, free science. Now I can EVA here, because I am currently on Kerbal. Alright, we're going to board now. So that means I got a crew report here, but I can get another crew report while in atmosphere. So let's go. And I can just get that crew report now. And while we're in low atmosphere, I'm going to get ourselves some mystery goo data. And we'll see we're already getting contract completions for some stuff. That's pretty cool. Free money. We're going to let all these contracts just kind of stack up. And once we hit our apoapsis, our high altitude point, I'll toggle the parachute and we'll coast on down to the ground. Let me try not to kill my crew. Yeah, we got time. I like the camera wobbles, that's kind of fun. Let's go ahead and do that. Whoa, seriously? How many G's was that? That was 11 G's just from popping the chute. Fun. Fun indeed. And then the chute opens up gradually, so you don't have to worry about ×4 acceleration destroying your stuff anymore. That's a good thing. And yet we're going to land right there on the rollout from the VAB to the pad. And what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of a lean on it. Oops. Not quite what I wanted to do, but alright. Well, hey, guess what? You can collect that data. Oh, that means I can't get this data here. Ooh, can I observe it? Oh, I'm going to miss out on some science. Oh, no. We can get a report here. Launch pad. I can go ahead and let go. I can get Navy report. Really? I wonder if it says I'm flying now. Yes, there we go. Oh, I got that already? Seriously? Okay, anyway. I'll recover that, and I gotta recover the goo canisters. Every so often I do end up having that engine pop when I land, despite being beneath its landing tolerance. So I got 36 points of science, which isn't too bad. So Jeb gained an XP. And I got a whole butt ton of money. Recover. Alright, so what's next? Well, you can definitely do escape the atmosphere. Now I got science to spend. So basic rocketry, LVT-30 Reliant, RT-10 Hammer, and the basic fuel tank. I also want to get some of this here, especially the stack decoupler. That's really useful. And now, because I have the points to use it, we'll take the swivel engine, LVT-45, and the back booster, because that sets me up eventually to unlock the LV-909, which is very, very important. Okay, no new contracts? No new contracts. Okay, so this next rocket will be almost identical to the one we just launched. Well, the upper stage anyway. But we're going to make it a little bit bigger. We're going to add a back booster for our primary first stage, an RT-10 as our second stage, and we'll keep this as a third stage. You'll notice I have no heat shielding. I do have some science parts, but we're going to leave the Science Junior off for now. What this flight is supposed to do is shove us clear of atmosphere, and once we're clear of atmosphere, we can pick up some crew report and a mystery goo report while in space. And we'll pick up, well, the other goo canister will pick up a high altitude report. So we're just going to go straight up. So once I get around 35,000 meters or so, I'll do the mystery goo. Looks like I got a, oh, this is the science from Kerbal thing. I probably should have turned this down some, but that's okay. Not going to be an issue. When it hits burnout, I can wait before toggling the RT-10. But hey, we just made a speed record. That's good. Some more extra monies. I think we'll go to 350 meters per second, and then we'll toggle the next stage. There we go. This should be absolutely more than enough to shove us out of atmosphere. It might actually be overkill. Yeah, that's a bit fast. Hurry up, burn out! Burn out! Okay, good. More monies, and more monies. Alright, it should be high atmosphere now. You should tell me. Upper atmosphere, yes. I'll keep that report. Now, I am not going to toggle this engine at all. Here's why. I don't need to. I will toggle it on the way back down, because I need to slow myself down so I don't end up burning up in the atmosphere, because I don't feel like burning up today. So, still got plenty of electric charge left, so that's not really much of an issue. Let's speed this up some. Okay, now that we broke atmosphere, 8 bonus science. Ooh, nice altitude record payout. And now I can get a crew report from up in space. And I can use mystery goo while up here. 10 extra science. Very important. Do this. And now we're going to descend through the atmosphere. And we're going to land somewhere in the grasslands, since Kerbal is rotating beneath us. We launched this way. Well, we're going that way, but that was our trajectory. So when I get to about, when I start seeing shock heating and all that, aerodynamics, I'm going to toggle the booster. So any minute now. I think now's a good time. So this should slow us down enough that I don't have to worry about burning up. I could toggle my chute too, but I don't see the point. Okay. Braking burn complete. That booster is already like 8 kilometers beneath us now. And pretty soon it'll go splatter into the ground and it'll disappear from our view, which means I could have put a chute on it and it would have been recoverable. We're actually catching up to it now. Okay, there's speed lines. We got speed lines, but we're slowing down. It's a good thing. I like the new camera shake thing going on here. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're really coming down hard. Let's go ahead and hit that now. Okay, we busted the gauge by doing 15 Gs. Nice. Hopefully I actually recover this RT5 this time. So now the game has upped the difficulty level significantly. Someone was saying it's harder than FAR, it's harder than Deadly Reentry, it out-deadlies Deadly Reentry. I think Scott Manley said that in one of his streams. It's definitely game-changing. Everything I know is wrong. So I have to rethink all that I used to know and adjust. Quite fun. We're not even close to the ground yet. Why did I slow down? Alright, let's see if I can recover this RT5 here. And make it so I can actually get out. There we go. Bonk. Right, EVA. We're going to take all the data. We'll get an EVA report while flying over Kerbin's grasslands. We're going to board. We'll get a crew report while sitting on the grasslands. We'll EVA again. We'll let go. And we'll get an EVA report while standing on the grasslands. I like this new climb feature, it's pretty cool. Get on there. Okay. Done. Recovered. So that might be enough to get Jeb another point. I'm not sure yet. So I got 55 science. He didn't gain XP. Alright. What do we got? Test an LV-909 Terrier. That's what it's called. Landed. Oh, I got a bunch of these cheap contracts. So this gives me an LV-909 for free. So I don't even have to worry about unlocking that piece of tech if I accept this mission. That's good, because now I can worry about spending the points here instead. So I pretty much got an engine for free. So now I can do that, I can do that. I'm out of points, but that doesn't matter. I have this part here in my VAB mode now. Which means now all that can go in the trash. I actually have a heat shield. Because what we're going to do on this next flight is actually go into space. So, that's right, I need myself a decoupler. Now I can take my super secret squirrel experimental engine. Yeah, that's how we cheat. Okay, I should have the LVT-45. Yep, that's important. And then I'll put another decoupler on. Throw on a back booster. Raise this up some. This will get us into space. This will get us in orbit, assuming I don't kill anybody. Now, if I wanted to, I could draw on some winglets. This might actually help the thing steer somewhat, keeping it pointed where I want to point it. Not entirely essential. Okay, I can put a nose cone on here if I want. Not that I want to. Alright, save it. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to take the contract. Oh well, easily fixed. Okay, so let's go to Space Center and take that contract real quick while we're waiting. Orbit Kerbin. Yep. Now, if I had to test a back booster, well, I have the contracts are full. Okay, most important before I forget. Oops. If I upgrade this now, I can EVA in space. And now I can do patched conics. And now I can do maneuver nodes. Easy. That's all from money gained from doing those free world record contracts. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and go like that, and we'll go a little bit over to the east, but not excessively so. So yeah, we're a little bit tilted over, like maybe 5 degrees from vertical. I probably could have dialed that booster back a little bit, but that's okay. I know I can dial back the liquid engine some. I don't need to burn a lot right now. This will get us into orbit. I've done it a couple times already. It works. It's not much, but it works. And essentially we're just going to follow the prograde marker more or less. Go a little bit more over. As long as you don't turn excessively, you won't flip out and have your rocket do some crazy weird stuff. And you can check your map view to see if it's working okay. Yeah, I can actually back off the throttle some here. I'll stay on it. I think at this point I'll keep it at 45 degrees for now. Alright, another record. Free monies. And when this gets to over 70 kilometers, I should have enough fuel in the stage to do that. Hey, more monies. See, in the beginning, getting money is not an issue at all. It's after this that it gets a little interesting. So let's go to, yeah, 75 is good. Alright. So I got enough fuel left in this stage, a little bit, to help shove me into orbital velocity. The LV-909 and this little FLT-200 will do the rest of it. Downrange distance, 39 kilometers. I think those only count if you're ballistic. I'm not entirely positive. But hey, money is money. I'm not here to argue. I got 170,000 already. I could probably upgrade the launch pad after this and remove that stupid 18-ton weight limitation. That would be good. Because you can run into that 18-ton weight limit very easily with only 30 parts. We're going to go to 30 seconds and then we're going to go full burn on what's left of this stage. And go. Okay, we should pick up pretty good velocity off of this, maybe 200-300 meters per second. And then we'll stage. We'll see what that does for us. Okay, time to AP is slowly ticking down. Oh, it's looking like it's alright now. 100 kilometer downrange. Oh, that was a nice payout. Wow. We'll bring up our fuel status here. I can actually back off a bunch of the throttle. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm about 200, 300 meters per second shy of making orbit. It's like 2250 or something like that. So I'm not 250 away. We can throttle up some. Keep that AP marker pretty much right in front of us. 100 meters per second to go, roughly. Back off some now. Just keep it right there at 8 seconds. Alright, there we go. What did I say, 2250? And that wasn't too far off. And here we go. Orbit. So 2280 is orbit at 75 kilometers, or all 78 kilometers. So 77 versus 78, that's not too bad. And I made orbit, which is a good. Hooray, orbit achieved. Alright, now since I already took crew reports and a goose sample from when I was up here before on my ballistic orbit, it doesn't do me any good to have goo canisters here. But what I can get is EVA reports. That's why I took the upgrade at the atmosphere, or the astronaut complex, because then I can spam all these delicious biome reports and get cheap science. I like that screen shake, it's kind of fun. Grasslands, yay, ticket forward. So it's dark, I won't be able to see much anything here, but there's the desert, there's some mountains here, so I'll probably just go fling myself around to that part and then do some biomes there. So I can't see any of this here. So my beta career was really modded, and so was my 0.26 career that I was doing. Both of them were pretty heavily modded. Well, I thought they were heavily modded, probably lightly modded to some people, but yeah. I may end up doing this playthrough all stock. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it, because a lot of what they've added to the game really changes stuff up. Mountains, yes, board. And maybe I'll get Highlands, maybe? Highlands? Can I get Highlands? Highlands! Oh man, what'd I do? Oh. Okay, fine. I kept it. Thought I hit the discard button and I didn't. Alright, so I know there's a Badlands around here somewhere, but I've never ever been able to get it. Nope. Crap. Grasslands? I got that one already. I like how you don't have to worry about re-clicking them again. Nope. That's a nice feature now. Deserts, keep. Board. Okay, so I got mountains, I got deserts. I have no idea where the Badlands are on this thing. And I could just sit here and click buttons until I get it. Nope. 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 It's totally not even grasslands. No, I got highlands already. Nope. 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 Getting used to the pattern here. I'm getting practice on moving my mouse back and forth. Watch me hit it and not even realize it. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna say forget that. We're gonna turn retrograde. And we're pretty much right where we need to be to do a retrograde burn. Should be good. I have not yet figured out how Arrow is going to mess up returning. I'm pretty sure I'll coast through the atmosphere more now, but I don't know how that's all going to work. I'm going to keep this attached for now. I don't have any sort of delusions of grandeur about keeping it on there and recovering it. It's not going to happen, but anyway. Oh, look, snow. Must be cold up there. Now, I wish... Okay, now what will happen is I'll eventually see this engine begin to overheat. So I'm going to try a little experiment. Hopefully it doesn't end up killing me. Is I will see the engine begin to get hot from reentry effects. And as it begins to get hot, that's when I start knowing that reentry is really doing a number on it. Oh yeah, it wants to go ahead and point that way. Okay. Okay, well let's burn now. Oop, that's done. That didn't pick up a lot. And we are going to sail clear over KSC, which is right there. Let's get out of time acceleration mode because I don't want to feel like killing myself today. Now if I see stuff starting to blow up, I'll just hit space bar and we'll be off. I just want to keep... I get to see the ISP begin to drop. too far away. Oh gosh, it's fighting me. It's fighting me. It's fighting me. Whoa! Toggle it, toggle it. Yeah, I don't want to have that happen. Alright, we're losing ablative a little bit. Not much. I guess I was running into increased drag from the engine, and it was beginning to cause issues. But this isn't too bad. I'm only taking 5G's deceleration force now. And I barely lost... Well, yeah, I lost only not even 30 points of shield. So that's pretty good. That's just from low Kerbal orbit, though. That's not from the moon or nothing. You lose more the faster and deeper you come in. And if you come in too steep, because you're an idiot, like I was one time, like I killed all my orbital velocity and just went straight down from min-miss, and I ended up plummeting into the atmosphere, and I didn't even slow down enough to to land properly. I just crashed right into the train at like 200 meters per second. I litho-braked on Kerbal. Like, how often does that happen? Hey, I got a water report. That'll be cool. That'll be quite cool. Now, if I had a goo canister, I could take a goo sample from the water, but I didn't bring any. Bloosh. Okay. Is my capsule floating? Barely. Why is my capsule, like, sunk into the water here? Wow, that's kind of scary. Report. EVA. Let's get an EVA report here. Okay, let's let go. Whoa. Oh gosh, is he... Dude, you need to swim. Cancel. Store that data. It's like, dude, sunk into the water. That's so crazy. Alright, recover. I was like, did they really change the water physics too? Can stuff sink? That'd be awesome. Alright, 95 science. That means I can pick up any two. Hey, level 1. I can pick up any two of these. Now, I still got that free LV909, but I'm getting a larger fuel tank and another gimbal engine if I want. Strats are important. Airplane parts, not so much. Oh, reaction wheels would be cool. Hey, winglets, that'd be good. And some science goodies. So I think we're going to take the science goodies, and we're going to purchase the LV909 and the other parts there. So that does it for now. I have... Can I upgrade that? I sure can. Bam. So now, I can put 140 tons of stuff on the pad, as long as I stay within the size limitations. Now, I'm still limited to 30 parts. I could afford to upgrade that just barely, but I think I'll wait to do a moon flyby mission, which I believe is the next mission I have, and it pays out handsomely. So I could do this for less than 30 parts, and that would... I still got these testing missions. Testing missions are fun. Ooh. In flight over Kerbal. A poodle? Wow. That's a nice, decent little engine. That's 2.5 meter parts right there. Anyway, I'll figure out what to do next later for episode 2 of this career. This all-stock 1.0 career. And we'll talk about bugs and stuff as we go, because there are a couple things that need some hot fixing, because this is pretty much 1.0 or barely out of beta. But it's fun, it's awesome, I think it's a good game. It's challenging now for sure. And I hope you all have fun watching and have fun playing the game, and if you haven't bought it yet, please do so. It's awesome and it's on sale for now. So I'll talk to you all later. Have a good day.